everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Vince, what do you recommend today?
Today, Cap, I am recommending a terrific website.
Oh, yeah?
A website that I listen to pretty frequently. It is internet radio. It is thebluesmobile.com.
Okay.
Complete with interviews of blues artists, soul artists, R&B artists, and people who are otherwise involved with that kind of music known as artists. And of course it does have Elwood J. Blues.
You really need to be wearing a pair of sunglasses right now.
I do have a pair of sunglasses in my jacket right over there. But I'm not going to go get it, for that would take up the rest of the time of the video. Anyway, so I am recommending this website because it's terrific. And of course, Dan Aykroyd as Elwood J. Blues is doing all the interviews. And I was pretty pleased when I found it. It's really, really neat.
Yeah.
And they have contests that you can sign up for. I was pretty excited. I've signed up for all of them so far. Of course, I've not won anything, but I will keep signing up for competitions because, hot dang, I would love to win some of those blues albums.
Do they have quite a few people listening?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
they must.
But I hope that we can get as many people listening to this as we can because I like the Blues Brothers quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you do.
And that
sounds good.
Has a very catchy theme song. You want to hear it?
Sure, Vince.
I'm going from Elwood into Conehead. Some
yeah.
Beldar Blues.
Bluesy Conehead.
You ready? I love it. They have some guy with a harmonica, and it's not Elwood doing it. Well, he might be doing the harmonica, of course. I don't know. But it's not the vocalist. It's a different guy who says, "We got the blues you can use, the blues you can feel, here on Elwood's Bluesmobile." I had the yeah in there for the heck of it.
Well done. Yeah. I like that. Good
I
job.
love it. It makes me happy. Anyway, it's intangible, but thebluesmobile.com, it's wonderful. Check it out.
It's always hard when you're recommending websites and stuff to come up with something tangible to hold. To be like, okay, so here's this cool thing I have, and today I'm recommending not this cool thing I have.
I'm recommending the internet. Check out the web.
Which you have to already be checking out if you happen to be watching this at this very moment.
It's true. It's free. You can just go thebluesmobile.com. And it has this whole guys, like just before they go to the commercials, they're like, the Bluesmobile's going to go around the block, just stay tuned. And I'm like, that's funny. I like it. So the idea is that you get into this car with Elwood Blues and whoever he's interviewing, and you're listening to music. And then they take a commercial break and they let you out and they drive around the block.
So is there a lot of music on that, or is most of it just interviews?
Oh, there's lots of music, and there's interviews spliced in between. It's pretty nice. It's I can't remember the names of anybody at the moment. I don't know why, because I'm desperately trying to remember the name of the lady that they just had on, but she's what was it? Oh, darn. Oh well, she's been around since way back in the day. In fact, she had a one-hit wonder oldies album, and she's just had difficult time getting people to recognize her as a viable talent. And now that she's really finally broken into the business, the way she described it was the bottom has fallen out of the record business.
Yeah, that's about right.
She's like, now that I can get somebody to appreciate my music, crap. Oh well. But she had these interesting insights about, like, Marvin Gaye, and there was another guy she talked about that I thought was really interesting. But, really neat. Check it out. What do you recommend today, Jeff?
I will do that. Today I'm going to recommend Marvel Comics Monopoly. Yes, indeed. So this one's kind of fun. Now, Marvel's had a number of Monopoly games. I mean, there's like a Spider-Man one, there's an X-Men one, there's a lot of different things. And they've been, obviously, all these novelty things have been going on, especially since the 90s. There's been so many different Monopoly games. This one's fun because, and the reason I wanted to recommend it, especially for our crowd, is that it's not about the superheroes in universe so much as it is actually comic books. And I think that's really fun. So here's what the board looks like. And you're going around collecting comic books. So it's Monopoly, but instead of buying properties, you're buying collectible comic books. And I think that's a lot of fun. And so when you put houses on them, you're actually bagging and boarding. And
Oh, that's
then
cool.
I think maybe you're doing CCGs too. I forget exactly how it works, but it's kind of neat. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's bags and then cases. So you put it in 4 bags and then you put it in a case, which is a little silly because so basically
It's super protected.
you have to pay a lot of money to quadruple bag it, Vince, and then after that you put it in a case. So it doesn't make a great deal of sense, but it's still kind of fun. And of course. Obviously, using the old values for the properties, it's not like they match up with the actual comic books. You wouldn't expect that, but it's fun. And what's kind of amusing too is the names of Community Chest and the other one, the Chance. It's Smash and Thapoom. The poom. So all right. But anyway, and the money's kind of fun. Again, it's all classic. So it's like classic Hulk and Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and then the pieces are fun. There's an Infinity Gauntlet. I know there's a Magneto helmet. And there's I want to say this is
a Thing Fist?
Thing Fist, yeah.
Oh.
It's a Thing Fist.
Provided we ever play this, dibs on the Thing Fist.
Right. And then there's an old, golden era Captain America shield.
Oh, that's pretty cool, too.
What else is here? This is... I want to say Fantastic Art? Maybe?
Probably.
Not sure what that's supposed to be. And then, like I said, this I think is supposed to be... Well, maybe not an Infinity Gauntlet.
Or maybe
Actually,
it's a shield helicarrier.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think that is what that is now that I'm looking at it. I had it upside down. That's what it is. And then, I thought this was an Infinity Gauntlet, but now that I'm looking at it, I think it's actually a Dr. Doom hand.
Doom hand! Hand
I
of
think
Doom!
that's what that is. And then, the eye. Is that from Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Eye of Agamotto.
There you go. I couldn't remember what that was called. Anyway, so that's kind of what it looks like. That's it in a nutshell. And it's a lot of fun. Obviously, Monopoly is Monopoly, but it's kind of fun when you play Monopoly to have 2 or 3 different versions. Just kind of switch out. Sarah and I play the Star Trek version sometimes too, and that's a lot of fun. So anyway, that's what we
the
do.
most house-shaped bag and board I have ever seen.
Well, I don't know if you've played any of these other versions, Vince, but they always do just the houses and hotels still. Like, they never change those. They'll change the colors of them, but they're always just houses and hotels. They never try to change that up, just because they have to fit on the spaces. So to come up with something that would fit every time and then make it plastic. Also, if they make all these plastic houses exactly the same, they probably keep their cost down. Would be my guess.
Probably.
But anyway, I don't know. This is one of the
Super
classier.
neat.
This is one of the classier looking ones, and it kind of hits me in the right place because it's about comic collecting. So that's what I really like about it. So take a look at it so you can see what all the different covers are. I won't go through all that, but anyway, that's that. That's what I recommend today. And thanks as always for watching. We'll see you next time, and we'll recommend something else. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
See you next week.